All right, good morning, everybody. Doc here from Damascus Medical. Just wanted to give a quick update, see how everyone's doing. Had a couple topics I wanted to discuss real quick. As the weather is starting to warm up here in Pennsylvania, it's starting to become training season. And I wanted to put a few pointers out there to both instructors as well as students. A big thing that I want you guys to realize, instructors first. Stress inoculation is great. I'm seeing all these high-speed videos, doing stuff under high stress. Stress indoctrinate to your level that your students are capable of. And what I mean that is, don't throw a green student, for lack of a better term, an FNG, into a scenario that they're going to fail automatically. Remember, work the skill or the scenario until you can't get it wrong, not until you fail. It's just a different mentality that a lot of instructors have. Push until they fail, push until they fail. No, because what are they going to remember? The failure, not what they succeeded. You're always going to sink to your lowest level of training. Your students will always do that. So if they're a basic tourniquet student and they've never used a tourniquet before, rep it. Give them reps. Give them slow reps. Explain everything. Walk them through it. Hell, teach it in stages. All right? But don't just go expect them zip, 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 done. Don't expect that. And go, okay, moving on to the next. If your students can't get one concept, don't move on right away. Instruct them and be there to support them. Another thing, instructors, too, that I'm hearing from other people who've taken classes is that some instructors are out there going, well, this is the way I do it, and this is the only way. Don't do that. Don't be that guy. There's always other ways to do a skill or to go through a scenario. Maybe something that you didn't think of. I learn a lot. I still take medical classes as a physician and take TAC med classes, so I can learn someone else's approach. I think this is what we need to do as instructors, is take other people's classes. All right. As a student, you don't need to be committed to one instructor. You go, oh my God, I love this guy's stuff. I'm not going to be offended if you take a class somewhere else. Hell, bring some of your information with, and we'll see, if it works for what we're doing. I'll gladly take another class, all right? Like, don't be committed to one instructor and one instructor only, that they're the best thing since sliced bread or what have you that you want to use for here. But be flexible. Take other classes. Broaden your spectrum. As students, the other thing I want you to remember now is repetition. Practice. I still do tourniquet reps when doing different things, so your muscle memory is there. So when the stress actually hits you and you get thrown into a stressful situation in real life or in a scenario, you fall back to your lowest level of training. If you don't know how to get your tourniquet out of the damn clip, you're not going to have practiced that. You're not going to succeed. Practice, practice, practice. And that goes for all skills, okay? Remember, crawl, walk, run. That goes for every student and instructors. Crawl, walk, run. All right? Don't expect them to take off sprinting. Know the level of your students. Hell, mix in the students that are a little higher education or higher skill level with the students that aren't, so they can teach each other. Sometimes your teaching technique doesn't get to them, but maybe another student can get to them, get them that aha moment. As an instructor, that aha moment is probably the best feeling ever when you see your students get that moment. Not that they had an awesome class, that scenario was so good, I failed it 50 times, it was great. No, but if they get that aha moment where they're like, I get it, and you see them get it and put it all together, that's the important part about being an instructor. That's the important part about being a student. As an instructor, your job is to teach, and as a student, your job is to learn. And we have to do it together. So again, don't be focused on one thing and one instructor and take all those classes and only those classes. It's great to have loyalty. Love it. I love return students. Hell, we have a good time because we know how to work with them. But then push those students as instructors. Make them get to that next level. So again, guys, I think just kind of some points here coming up on the season, since it's getting warmer and we're going to be taking classes and giving classes and instructing. Remember your audience. All right? And help each other succeed. All right, guys. Hope you have a great day. Just a few pointers.